Ever wondered how Vladimir Putin, one of the most powerful men in the world, starts his day? Well, it might surprise you to know that this world leader doesn't begin his day with high-level meetings or international calls. Instead, Putin's day starts with a focus on the personal, with a routine that's been honed over the years to keep him in peak physical and mental condition. Imagine the break of dawn in Moscow, and Putin is already wide awake. He's known for his early starts, often waking up as the sun rises. The first order of the day? A vigorous workout. Putin is no stranger to physical fitness, and he maintains his strength and agility through a disciplined exercise routine. It's been said that he prefers swimming as part of his morning workout, making use of a pool rumored to be heated and filled with mineral water. But Putin's passion for fitness extends beyond just keeping himself in shape. He's a well-known fan of martial arts, holding a black belt in judo and also practicing Sambo, a Russian martial art. It's not just a hobby for him, but a way of life, a discipline that he applies to his leadership style. After working up an appetite, Putin then turns his attention to breakfast. And here too, he keeps it simple, yet healthy. Rumor has it that he prefers a meal of cottage cheese, followed by a protein-packed omelet. Sometimes he might add a little luxury with a spoonful of caviar. But don't expect to see him indulging in sugary cereals or pastries. Putin's diet is as disciplined as his exercise regime. And while many of us enjoy the company of others in the morning, Putin prefers solitude. He often spends this time reflecting and planning for the day ahead. It's a moment of calm before the storm of responsibilities that come with being a world leader. So, if you've ever wondered how a day in the life of Vladimir Putin begins, now you know. It's a blend of discipline, dedication, solitude, and a hint of luxury. Clearly, Putin's morning routine is designed to keep him in fighting form for the day ahead. After a power-packed morning, how does Putin spend his working hours? Well, if you thought Putin was all about power breakfasts and early morning workouts, you're in for a surprise. Putin's work ethic is something worth noting. His workday is an impressive mix of long hours, strict discipline, and a preference for late-night meetings. Yes, you heard it right, late-night meetings. While most of us are winding down, Putin is just getting started. His day is filled with a variety of tasks, from meeting with ministers to making strategic decisions. He's known for his meticulous approach to work, spending hours on end in his office, poring over documents, and strategizing Russia's next move on the global stage. His hands-on approach to governance is a defining feature of his leadership style. No detail is too small, no task too trivial. It's not all paperwork and briefings, though. Putin is deeply involved in Russia's national security and foreign policy. He's not just the figurehead, he's the driving force behind Russia's strategic decisions. From Ukraine to Syria, from the United States to China, Putin's hand can be seen in every aspect of Russia's foreign policy. His days are filled with briefings, negotiations, and decision-making that shape the course of his nation and, indeed, the world. But here's the thing about Putin. He's not just a workaholic. He's a workaholic who loves his job. He relishes the challenges, the strategy, the game of politics. For Putin, work isn't just about keeping the wheels of the state turning. It's about steering Russia in the direction he sees fit, about making his mark on the world stage. So when the day winds down and the rest of Moscow is turning in for the night, Putin is often still at work, holding court in late-night meetings, making decisions that will shape the future of his country and the world. Work for Putin isn't just a necessity, it's a way of life. When he's not ruling Russia, how does Putin unwind? Well, let's embark on a journey through his hobbies and passions. Picture Putin, a man known for his love of the great outdoors. He's often seen indulging in a range of activities that reflect his adventurous spirit. From horse riding through the vast Russian wilderness to hunting in the deep, thick forests, Putin embraces a rugged lifestyle that's far from the polished corridors of the Kremlin. But don't be fooled into thinking it's all rough and tumble. Putin also has a knack for ice hockey, a sport that combines skill, strategy, and a dash of finesse. The ice rink serves as his battleground, where he trades political tactics for hockey sticks and policy discussions for deft puck maneuvers. Yet, as much as he enjoys the thrill of adventure and sports, Putin also has an appreciation for the finer things in life. Rumors swirl around his collection of extravagant watches, each one a testament to his taste for luxury. From timepieces that boast intricate craftsmanship to those that glitter with precious stones, Putin's wrist is often adorned with a watch that's as complex and intriguing as the man himself. And let's not forget about his wardrobe. Putin's penchant for designer clothing underscores his status and power. From finely tailored suits to casual yet classy attire, he always presents himself with a certain level of sophistication. His clothing choices, while not ostentatious, subtly convey a message of authority and influence. So, whether he's galloping through the countryside, scoring goals on the ice, or simply attending to his presidential duties, Putin's lifestyle is a fascinating blend of adventure and luxury. His interests not only provide a glimpse into his character, but also reveal a man who, despite his political prowess, enjoys the thrill of sports and the allure of fine craftsmanship. Putin's downtime is as intense and luxurious as you might expect from one of the world's most powerful men. Ever wondered how a world leader like Putin travels? Well, let's take a peek into the fascinating world of Putin's jet-setting lifestyle. When it comes to aviation, Putin doesn't settle for anything less than extraordinary. He travels in a presidential aircraft that's anything but ordinary. It's a heavily modified Ilyushin, fitted with advanced communication systems and security measures that would put even James Bond's gadgets to shame. It's like a fortress in the sky, ensuring the Russian leader can travel in the utmost safety and comfort. Putin's travel itinerary is as diverse as it is frequent. From the icy expanses of Siberia to the sun-soaked beaches of Sochi, Putin crisscrosses his vast homeland with the ease and regularity of a seasoned traveler. His international trips are just as frequent, taking him to all corners of the globe for diplomatic engagements, from the chilly halls of the United Nations in New York to the opulent palaces of the Middle East. When it comes to accommodations, Putin is no stranger to luxury. He often stays in state residences, each more lavish than the last. These grand estates, nestled in the most picturesque corners of Russia and beyond, offer a serene retreat away from the hustle and bustle of Moscow. They're not just homes away from home, they're veritable fortresses, equipped with the latest security measures to ensure Putin's safety. Speaking of security, traveling as Putin does involve an elaborate dance of safety measures. His security detail is a formidable force, always on high alert. They're like a well-oiled machine, coordinating every move to ensure that Putin's travels go off without a hitch. So you see, traveling for Putin isn't just about getting from A to B. It's a complex operation, a ballet of logistics and security measures, all befitting a global leader. It's a glimpse into a world few of us will ever experience, a world where every journey is a mission, every destination a strategic move on the global chessboard. Traveling for Putin isn't just about getting from A to B. It's a complex operation befitting a global leader. So, how does Putin wrap up his day? Well, as the clock strikes the witching hour, the Russian leader's passion for classical music becomes the soundtrack of his evening. He's said to be fond of Tchaikovsky and Shostakovich, the melodies of their symphonies filling the night air as he unwinds from the day's duties. But don't let the soothing notes fool you. Putin's nighttime isn't solely reserved for relaxation. He's known to be a night owl, often working late into the night. Reports suggest that he reads and responds to documents until the early hours, maintaining a pulse on the nation's affairs, even as most of its citizens sleep. And when the work is done, Putin indulges in one of his favorite sports, ice hockey. He's often seen in the rink for late-night games, the glint of the ice and the thrill of the chase, a testament to his enduring energy and competitive spirit. Even in the late hours, Putin's tenacity is on full display, a reflection of the grit and determination that's defined his reign. Yet for all his public persona, Putin is known to maintain a very private personal life. His evenings aren't filled with extravagant parties or high-profile social events. Instead, he prefers solitude and the company of close confidants. Behind the walls of his residence, Putin's nights are a guarded secret, a mystery that adds to his enigmatic image. So, as the day draws to a close and the Russian skyline is bathed in the glow of the moon, Putin's routine is a blend of leisure, work, and privacy. His love for music, his commitment to his duties, his enjoyment of sports, and his preference for privacy all paint a picture of a man who is as multifaceted as he is powerful. It seems Putin's days are as long and intense as his hold on power, with no detail left to chance.